Hello everyone, it is Justin here with another Be a GM Mode episode for the Columbus Blue Jackets on NHL 15. Lag-free gaming represent. So anyway, as you can see, we are 13-6-1 after our wonderful victory against... It's so bad, I just had a brain fart. You listen to that. We took on the Red Wings, that's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. So, as you can see, we're having a little bit of issue against the Flyers so far this season, but it is what it is. This week we had 3 games on the docket, one against Winnipeg, one against Vancouver, and one against Nashville. Personally, we have a lot more history with Nashville, and I think that it's only right that we take on the Nashville Predators. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate up to that game. You guys can watch and see what happens. Hopefully there's no injuries, so I wouldn't have to go through and edit the lines and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll be ready for the game then, hopefully. I also believe that wow, that was an awful sentence. I also believe that I got the stats issue fixed when it comes to the beginning of the game goalie stats. But don't quote me on that. I'm going to at least try to make sure it works. We'll see what happens. Bad news. Looks like Fedor has a mild concussion, which means he's going to be out for at least about a week, it looks like. Time to edit the lines. I'm not going to make you sit through that. I'll do that off camera. And the next time I will see you will be when the opening credits for the game comes on, when we're taking on the Nashville Predators. See you then.
Looking ahead to the start of the game, which is coming right up. But as you look ahead, what interests you most?
Especially teams, Doc. How about the penalty kill? The little things to have a great penalty killing unit. You got to be able to do the little things to execute and keep your team alive.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. The Nashville Predators got a steal with this guy, Pekka Rinne. He gets the call in goal tonight. They called his name 258th in the 2004 draft. 4 years later, he was their main man in goal. Sergei Bobrovsky from Russia, a first All-Star and winner of the Vezina Trophy in 2012, mainstay goalie for Columbus and the Russian Olympic team. Important, and he starts this one. As we are about to begin, Shea Weber is poised at his defensive spot.
If you just look at the goalie matchup, it looks like Bobrovsky is in control. However, I've played against Rinne before on this game, and he is not easy to score against. That is for sure. So, as you can see, we're going against Nashville. I decided to have that. Wow, that was one big old cluster. I decided to have them use their blue jerseys because I personally really like their alternate jerseys. I think that they're really well done. They may be lacking like other colors for the most part, but that's okay. Like I don't mind that. Whoop. Oh, big hit, Shea Weber. That's gonna be the big matchup right there. Is how we're able to deal with Shea Weber, because he is a legit #1 defenseman for any team in the entire league. I don't care what team it is. I don't care if it's Chicago, who has 2 legit #1 type defensemen. Shea Weber is what I consider the best overall defenseman in the entire league. And I'd put him against anybody when it comes to that. I'm sure, people will disagree, I'm sure. But that's just my personal opinion on it all. Of course, a lot of Blue Jacket fans would probably not want to give Nashville any sort of credit or credibility at all because of our rivalry with them over the years, but at the same time, they deserve it. Nashville is one of those teams that hasn't really had stars over the years, yet they continue to do well. Why? Because they play great as a team. They play great team defense, and they score, by committee, basically. Wow, that was a close one. Go up there, Wiz. Come on, Wiz.
Nice fake, shakes him
Whoop.
loose. Carried to the corner by Wisniewski.
Ah.
Puck played back in
Thought I could get that over to Atkinson. I say our team is looking really good this season. I don't see a lot of glaring weaknesses other than, you know, maybe another top-end player for our first line. But overall, I feel like our team is very balanced. We have a lot of scoring, you know, players who could really get the job done. And I think that's something that any team in the NHL truly are looking for, is a lot of guys who can put the puck in the net. Are we going to have a bunch of guys who eclipse 90 points? Probably not. But I think it's safe to say that, hey, Ryan Johansson has a damn good shot at, you know, putting up 80, 90 points, no doubt. Like, that's expected from this season from him. So hopefully he's able to do it, because as you could see from the last video, he's doing well points-wise. He's having a good season overall. Wow, that was a big hit. Weber is just laying out the body this game. Come on, Trop. Ah. Roman Josi with the big hit. Whoop, that was a weird shot. But you know what? This is a matchup I like, though. We have a fourth line out there taking up some valuable minutes from their top pairing. Because guess what? Roman Josi is nothing to, you know, to snicker at. That's for sure. He is another top-end defenseman. And eventually, when someone like Shea Weber retires, that top line is going to be Roman Josi and, shoot, why can't I think of his name? Seth Jones, that's it. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name before. Alright, let's go, Foligno. Oh, Johansson. What an opportunity. And he missed it. I mean, sure, Rene did make a good play. He got over and everything, but Johansson should have been able to score that. We expect him to make those type of plays. Ah, James Neal. Oh, how we love James Neal so much, right? After the playoffs last season. He was a thorn in our ass, that's for damn sure. All right, Johansson. All right. Got it on. Man, the goalies this season seem like they're very, very aggressive when it comes to how they play it. Ah, see. We need to stick on the boards. That messes me up when they don't. Come on, Jenner. All right, Letestu. Ah. Ah, good try. All right, we got to get some pucks through. We need to test Rene a bit more. Go Hartnell. Go Hartnell. Nice. Yeah! Woo! Scotty Hartnell! That's what I'm talking about. With all the hair, at least on the game. In real life, he got the hair pretty short. It's kind of annoying because I got used to him having the long, raggedy Ant hair, but hey, it is what it is. He's scoring goals for us, and that's all that matters. That's the big thing with Scotty Hartnell. I've been used to playing with players like him on this game because when I've played, like on the old games when you have Be a Pro and stuff like that, I've always been more of a speedy player, a guy who plays a little smaller so that I can move around the ice quickly, get up and down the ice, and play good two-way hockey. When you're playing with someone like Scotty Hartnell or an RJ Umberger from, you know, years past, he's not exactly going to be the most nimble. However, when you get him into a shooting lane and you set him up, he can make things happen. And as you can see with that goal there, all it takes is that wrist shot, and he can beat a goalie. And that's exactly what he did. I think that period we played quite well as a team. I feel like Nashville were on their heels for a lot of it, and they really didn't get very many good scoring opportunities after the first couple minutes, which seems normal, because I feel like as a team, we're kind of a slow starter in a way, so it makes sense. Hits are the same, leading in shots, leading in goals, more time on attack. Passing is awful, but hey, it's to be expected because I'm behind the wheel here. They've won 2 faceoffs, we only had 1. There's only been 3 faceoffs, you can't really take that into consideration as much. Overall, we're playing a pretty good game. Let's keep it going. One thing I also want to bring up was the first week of the season for the Blue Jackets in the real life, the real NHL. We were 2-1. We lost to Dallas, but hey, you know what? I felt like we played decently once we got going in that. The problem is that it took us, 5 minutes to get going, and during that 5 minutes we got scored on twice. What? What's the penalty there? Are you serious? Come on. Neil totally drew that. But what I was saying was, the first 5 minutes we got jumped on because we didn't have our legs. Once we got our legs going, we showed that, hey, we can stick with Dallas. We can stick with any team in the league if we really want to, and if we put ourselves together. We're missing a lot of key guys, but I will say that, hey, it feels good to have Johansson back. Because, my lord, I mean, the fact that he had no training camp, he played 0 preseason games, and yet he has 5 points in 3 games. I think that just shows how talented someone like Ryan Johansson is. He's so talented, and I hope that he just continues to get better, because I feel like he could really be like a top 10 offensive player in the league if he continues to get better. Like, I truly believe that. And if the Blue Jackets could have a top 10 offensive player in the league, just imagine what they could do, man. Like, Nash was a damn good offensive player, but guess what? Was he ever truly top 10? I don't know. I mean, now that he's playing with better players in New York, as they would say, like, is he putting up 100 points? No. Is he even putting up 90 points? No. So, how much can you really draw from that? Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go, Foligno. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. That was a good opportunity. Get there, Horton. Oh, big hit after the face. Oh, James Neal wants to fight. Get him, Horton. Oh, yeah. Get owned. Oh, my God. James Neal, you are such a little bitch. That's all I'm going to put out there. I mean, let's be honest here. Everyone except for the teammates of him probably hate him. Because he's just a despicable human being at times. So, you know what? I think we all feel good about the fact that Nathan Horton just dropped him. Even though it wasn't even a late hit in the first place. The guy came across, it was an offside, he hit him like a millisecond later, and that caused the fight. Are you serious? You're getting mad about that, bro? Whatever. Alright, let's go fourth line. Let's get things going some more. Knight of Gibbons goes over the frickin' blue line too fast. Come on. Come on, guys. Alright, I'll be really happy once Dubinsky comes back on this as well. Real life, we need him. On here, we need him. It would just be so much better off with someone like him here. Because, Dubinsky's just that type of guy who's the type of player that every team truly needs. I don't think there's any team in the league who would be like, nope, we can't use someone like Dubinsky. Because let's be honest here. Any team could use Dubinsky. He's got that type of, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the intangibles. That's it. Oh, what a move. Good job, Gibbons. Erickson. Oh, good shot. Good shot. All right. Getting some opportunities here. The more time we spend in their zone, the better it'll be. It'll mean the less time that we're in our zone, which is what it's all about. Woo! Boom! The boomstick. That's usually what I call Wisniewski's slap shot, because it literally is sort of like a boomstick. His stick touches the puck, and then that puck goes flying so quickly. I was hoping I would get through. Atkinson to Calvert. Good try. Alright. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Big hit. Good job, Murray. Way to be in position. That's why we love Ryan Murray, right? Roman Josi. Thorn in my side right now. Go Atkinson. Get him. Oh, come on, guys. Keep that pressure going. Big hit. Oh, wow. What a freaking hit. Wow. How'd that get through? I'm sitting right there, just trying to pick it off. And it went right past me. Yeah, whatever. Whoa! Woman wants Nystrom to marry her. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm sitting on it, and it goes right past me. It's pretty much nothing that Bobrovsky could do there. I mean, that's prime real estate taking a slap one-timer from. Not a whole lot a goalie can do. We got to get this back, though. I feel like we can't allow them to have time in our zone like that. And it did take Wisniewski a while to grab that puck because of the high dump-in. And then he got absolutely murdered. And there was no penalty, even though they call us for a boarding call when it shouldn't have been. So, I don't know if there doesn't seem to be that much consistency right now. All right, let's go, Jenner. Hartnell. Ah, good try, good try. Test two. Oh, runs into Hartnell. That was not a very good play. I thought he was going to go the other way, and then he didn't. Up. Come on, guys. Let's go. Go to test two. Oh. Good try, Mark. Stirring the pot up here. Stirring the pot. That's why I love the test two. He can literally slot in on any line at any time and be just fine. Whew. What a shot. Probably should have went to the opposite side and tried to beat him far side instead. All right, let's win this face off. Johansson. Very nice. Ah. Good job. Ah. Come on, Rijo. Oh, come on, guys. Keep this going. And then he just gets beaten to the puck there. Oh, wow. What a pass. I didn't expect that to get through, actually. All right, dump. Getting to Murray. See the problem here. Where am I supposed to pass to, guys? And it goes right off his back. Go Trop. Yeah! Woo! I didn't expect that to go in, I'm not going to lie. Rene definitely flubbed that one considering he made the save and then accidentally put it in his own net. But hey, Corey Trop will take him how he can, alright? He will take it how he can. Just a little quick snapshot, try to get it on net, and guess what? It worked. That's why you take shots. That's why you take shots on goal, plain and simple. If you have 40 shots on goal, you should score a few goals, and that's exactly what happened here. Good job, Corey Trop, getting those fourth line points like you wouldn't expect. You just gotta drop it like it's hot, you know? Just drop it like it's hot. Alright, guys, let's get back. Alright, Atkinson. Ah, Nisimov. I was hoping he'd be able to get that off through the screen. Alright, good period. You know, obviously they scored and we don't want to let them score goals and, you know, give them opportunities. But I felt like we played good overall still. I feel like we're in control of this game overall. And hopefully we can keep them off the score, you know, for a little while longer at least. Till the end of the game. Then they can score as much as they want against the next team. Alright, we'll take a look at the stats here. We are beating them a lot in shots. We took the advantage in hits, which is good. That's how we usually do it. During the second period, we pick up the pace. We start really hitting hard, which is good. Time on attack, we're totally killing them, man. They had a power play. they have less face-offs to win now, so that's a good thing. And passing percentage, we always lose on net, so we just kind of expect it by now. Let's get into the third period here. I got some on my throat. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I guess the cat's got my tongue, or the predator, or whatever. I don't know. All right, here we go, Johansson.
Opening face-off of the third period.
Whoop.
Gets in. What'll he do? Lets it go.
All right, good shot.
Easy save. Chip to Johansson.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh,
The trapper.
wow.
And he'll
Johansson just with all that puck control. Didn't have to make any moves. Didn't have to dipsy dangle. Nothing. And yet, I was able to get through those people and get a good shot on net. Because you know what? He can beat most goalies with that kind of shot. Especially right there in the slot. Prime real estate. But that's alright. Rene's a damn good goalie. So it's kind of expected that he would make that save. Let's see what the second line can do out here.
quick work on the face-off.
You know, Nashville is a really interesting team this season. Because you know they're going to be pretty good defensively. Because that's just how they're built. Their identity is a good defensive team. Ooh, good shot. They're a really good defensive team who's built from the goal out. Rene is one of the best goalies in the league. I would definitely say he's definitely top 5. No doubt about it. Top 5 goalie in the league. You have 3 defensemen in Seth Jones, Shea Weber, and Roman Josi who can be top-line guys. Seth Jones may not quite be there quite yet, but very soon he will be that type of player. You have Ryan Ellis, who could also be a damn good defenseman. One who could be on a top line one day, you know, if not sooner rather than later. And, you know, they just have such good defensive power that it's really hard for teams to beat them. I mean, if they get a 1-0 lead on you, it's insurmountable for a lot of teams. So, you know, they definitely have it right when it's how they build their team. But the biggest thing is always scoring goals for them. And do they have enough firepower to score goals with some of the better teams in the league? Do they have that firepower needed? I don't know. Getting James Neal was definitely a step in the right direction. Because even though he was playing with Crosby and all, he's still a very talented player. I would definitely say he's a top 25 talented player when it comes to his offensive ability. So, you know, that's definitely a step in the right direction. Now they have a name, you know, offensive player. But will they still be able to score by committee like they always have? I think they will. I think that they are a playoff team, mostly because of that defense and goaltending. But I do think that they are a playoff team, myself. However, I don't know if this will be as good of a year as they had hoped. Just because... Oh, wow, what a chance. I just don't know. Like, it's too early in the season to really know. But so far, it looks like they've been pretty defensive, which is good. That's what their, you know, hallmark is. So we'll see what happens. You know Shea Weber's going to bring it when it comes to defense. So Johansson, wow, what opportunity. I thought he'd be able to score that freaking rebound. All right. Good save. Go Foligno. Ooh. Getting a lot of shots on him here in this third period. Good job, Savard. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, big hit by Weber. What a shot. Good job. Wow. All right, guys.
Lost it back to the opposite corner. Hard work on the boards and glass. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense.
Dang. Thought we were going to be able to get that there. Up, in the bench. See, I don't really feel good about this 2-1 lead because any shot could go in on Bobrovsky. You never know what's going to happen especially on a game like this. But I still feel like we're outplaying them. we're controlling the play for the most part. Hopefully we can keep it going, and even if we do win 2-1, it'll still be a good win for us. You know, as you could see with Bobrovsky's record, he's 11-2 for a reason. He's played well overall, and the team itself is good, so that obviously helps things. Wow, guys, come on. Good job, Prout. That's a guy in real life who I just don't know what to think about. When it comes to Dalton Prout, he's a big hulking defenseman, and he's pretty good when it comes to the defensive aspects of the game. My problem with him is that he's not exactly the best skater. He's kind of slow, so when teams dump and chase against him, he has a little bit of issues because he can't get the puck as quickly as, you know, the other team can get to it. So that's my only gripe about him, but overall he's been playing pretty well, I would say. That was a pretty good hit by Bork, I'm not going to lie. Knocked Chop off the puck, and Bork is not a very big guy, but he's talented and a good grinder, you know. Alright, let's go, Johansson. Even if you don't score, let's have a good defensive shift. Big hit. That's one thing Johansson's been doing really well this season right now. He's been able to hit. Go, Foligno. Good job. Oh, big shot there. Ah. I was hoping to be able to get that shot off at least. Damn. Weber is hitting anything that moves right now. Oh, that was close. Go, Jenner.
Moves to the corner. Corralled by Wilson. Controlled through the middle.
Good hit. Good hit, Murray.
Heads to the front.
Get there, Hartnell. Alright, guys, get back.
Moves up the wing. There's one that's a dirigible floating into the corner. That gives them more than enough time to make a change. Slid to Wisniewski. Gets in and he'll look over his
Ah, should have shot it there.
quick road back. Could be trouble near the line. Dragged through the neutral zone by Hartnell.
Yeah, there it is. The nail in the coffin. That's what I'm talking about. I had to concentrate there at the end of the game. You may find that happens quite often if the game's really close at the end. I'm going to do what I can to win the game because at the end of the day, it's all about making the Blue Jackets do well and looking good for myself as well. So, sorry about the quietness there. But we came through once again. We scored the big goal. That is what I'm talking about. And do you guys like the new goal horn? I forgot to ask about that. I found it online, and I was like, you know what? That's awesome. I need to add that to the videos to really give it that Blue Jacket feel. Of course, you know, it probably doesn't make sense considering we are in Nashville for this game. But hey, these are Blue Jacket videos. Get over it. So as you see, we got the win. We played a good overall team game. I feel like we had a lot of opportunities, but Rene kept them in for the most part. Too bad the fact that the reason we won is because Rene flubbed up. But hey, you know what? It happens. As you can look, 29 shots, 23 hits, time on attack, almost 10 minutes. I mean, that's crazy. That doesn't happen, alright? We just outplayed them completely. We'll look at the box score. There's the breakdown of the goals by period. We'll take a look at the home stats here. Nashville stats in case you'd like to see them. I will scroll down to the bottom. As you can see, Shea Weber played 30 minutes. Damn, right? Damn. He was also a -2. So, hey, he didn't affect us, did he? Look at Pick at Rene. He had a damn good game. 2 goals left in, but he had a 92.9 save percentage. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Nothing wrong at all. We'll take a look at the away stats real quick so you can see what the Blue Jackets did. Not a whole lot stands out other than the +2 for Mark Letestu, which is darn good, as well as Hartnell. He had 1 goal and 1 assist, which is very, very good. That's what we want out of Scotty Hartnell. Hartnell down, baby. And then you look at Bobrovsky. He saved 10 out of 11 shots. We really didn't allow them to shoot on him all that much. Only let in the 1 goal, but he only had a 90 save percentage pretty much because we didn't allow them to shoot that much. So, you know what? It's both good and bad. So, we're going to go ahead and quit back to the hub. I will be able to show you guys what games are coming up for the next week so we can choose what team we're going to play against if you guys would like to give your input. And if not, hey, it is what it is. If you guys don't give input, that's cool. I'm still going to do my thing. I'll see if, people continue to watch it, because these videos are getting some views, and that's all that matters. Over time, hopefully, views keep going up and up and up, and hopefully you guys are interested in what I do for this channel and on this channel. But hey, if you don't check out everything, that's fine. It is what it is, okay? We are 16-6-1 for the season. We'll take a look at the calendar. It looks like we are going against either Florida, or Tampa Bay. So it is up to you guys on what teams we're going to face next week. Do you want us to go against Florida, or do you want us to go to Tampa Bay? If you just say a team in Florida, that's also an answer because both are in Florida. As you can see, Florida doesn't have the greatest record. Tampa Bay has a record much like ours. So if you want a game that might be pretty close, and a game as a revenge game, because I believe we lost to them as well, then pick Tampa Bay. If you want to see us go against the latest #1 pick in the draft, Aaron Ekblad, then tell me you want to see Florida, okay? Just tell me. Tell me and I'll do it. I don't know. I basically listen to all of your whims, okay? All of your beck and calls, as you would say. We're still first in the Metro, it looks like. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the fact that we beat the Predators. Hell to the yeah. And I hope that you will come back for each and every video after this. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you will like and subscribe sometime, maybe. That'd be cool. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time when the Blue Jackets fire the cannon. Goodbye!